Even though Rome was broken up into 10 divisions by the barbarous tribes, these 10 toes also represents 10 kingdoms. The United Nations want to divide the entire earth into 10 kingdoms. There will be 10 kings ruling each kingdom. And the 10 horns which you saw are 10 sovereigns who have not yet received a reign, but receive authority as sovereigns with the beast for 1 hour. They have one mind, and they shall give their power and authority to the beast. Revelation chapter 17, verses 12 through 13. The fourth beast happens to be the beast that the woman rides. And he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness. And I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast covered with names of blasphemy, having 7 heads, and 10 horns. Revelation chapter 17, verse 3. Beloved ones, we are not just looking at a woman that is a spiritual church and a beastly state power, but what we actually have here is a woman representing the Babylonian religion, riding a beast that is both a religious and a state beast at the same time. This is remarkable. You see, the beast is not just a global governance, for example the UN, but it is also a religious one. The woman is riding a scarlet beast. This is the same fourth beast of Daniel chapter 2, Rome, and chapter 7, the United Nations. As we have previously uncovered, there has only been 2 religious systems that have had power like this. The Vatican City with the papacy and the Jewish tribunal with the Sanhedrin. This is amazing. Just as the mashiach was handed over to the Gentile nation of Rome, under Pontius Pilate, then impaled, it was the Jewish tribunal behind the actions. Truly, the woman has been riding the beast's back. Something remarkable is about to happen though, are you ready? And the 10 horns which you saw on the beast, these shall hate the whore, and lay her waste and naked, and eat her flesh and burn her with fire. A woman, which represents a religious whore, is riding this fourth beast which happens to be a religious and political government at the same time. I know it is fascinating as there has never been anything like this before. So, in essence, the whore, Mystery Babylon, is controlling a religious state power. The great whore is pulling the strings. She is directing the religious government state power to go left or to go right, to go fast or to slow down, to make laws and to bring this together. She is directing the Roman papacy herself. Remember how we talked about the man in white that is the Pope and how he is not the one really running the show there at the Vatican? It seems to me, once the son of perdition has set up his fake kingdom, giving the 10 horns their rule for 1 hour with the beast, they will turn on the woman and overthrow her. When a strong delusion appears in the sky as Christ's second coming, these fallen messengers that have masqueraded as angels of light will marry and mingle with the seeds of men as outlined in Daniel chapter 2 verse 43. Without a doubt the days of Noah will be upon us. Just as iron does not mix with clay, neither will humans mix with demons. Then the great distress, that is, Jacob's trouble, will be unleashed upon all those who oppose this religious system that will control the entire world. No one will be able to make war this with kingdom. Many of us called out ones will feel the grip of those iron teeth. The whole entire world will be deceived into worshiping Satan as the god of this world. This being has tried to accomplish this since the time of Nimrod. This cooked-up scheme thought up so many years ago will finally be a success. To the world, Jesus Christ will be near. To further expound on this information, the very definition of the word antichrist is Strong's number 500, antichristos, from number 473, an opponent of the Messiah number 473 opposite, that is, instead of Yahushua instead of Messiah. I beseech you to understand that many claim Jesus Christ will set up his kingdom here on earth. He will rule the entire world from the holy city, Jerusalem. Brothers and sisters, this is the utmost heresy. To make such claims is very errors. Never forget that Yahushua himself told Pilate his kingdom is not of this world. Can that be any clearer? The impostor will demand worship. After all, this is Christ's kingdom on earth. Remember how the 3 Hebrew boys were given into the death decree by not bowing down to King Nebuchadnezzar's image? Well, once again, at the very end of time, Yahuwah's people will be given a death decree by whom we worship man's laws, or Yahuwah's laws. An unprecedented amount of believers will be beheaded. When the time has come, Yahuwah will have enough of this. Through sovereign David, Yahuwah used a rock to bring down Goliath. Yahushua is the rock that will ultimately bring down and totally destroy the final beastly empire. He will defeat this last earthly empire with his triumphant second coming at the seventh trumpet. Clearly, the fourth kingdom has nothing to do with Islam, as many would have you believe. This religion was invented by the RCC herself, as you will soon discover. Ponder, when did Muhammad ever meet the kings of the earth? Another reason why Islam is not the fourth beast is because they have never had world dominion. They never thought to change Yahuwah's laws or times as outlined in Daniel chapter 7 verse 25. Islam is just another smokescreen. In reality, they are working together for a common goal. Yeah, I know that sounds absurd, but remember, we are living in very strange times. I personally do not put anything past the Luciferian elite. They have one main goal, using manipulation at every angle. This goal is to have Maitreya, Hashem, the great architect of the universe, rule from Jerusalem. When this historical event occurs, the world will be broken into 10 nations, or kingdoms, having 7 kings, or rulers, over each nation, fulfilling Daniel chapter 7, verse 7, verse 20, verse 24, and Revelation chapter 13, verse 1, and Revelation chapter 17, verse 12. As we have previously covered, Canada, Mexico, and the United States, according to their plan, will unite, thus becoming one nation. In order to deceive the world into believing the impostor is here, Earth first must go through a wrath of unspeakable and imaginable destruction. Of course, this wrath will be orchestrated by man.